beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to another beautiful video. If you're new here, my name is Deo and I am your captain. I am currently in Tanzania, as some of you are already aware. I mentioned that in my last video. So thumbs up to all of you who watched the video till the end. Yes, I am currently in Zanzibar. In today's video, I'm literally going to be sharing with you my very first experience in Tanzania, what I have observed so far, and how much I am currently enjoying Zanzibar. Because as you can see, I'm still in Zanzibar. As you can see, it's all screaming Africa, and definitely I am here for it. Do not worry, in the coming weeks or months, as I am able to edit the videos, I am going to be sharing with you the places I have stayed so far, because I'm going to be sharing with you top things to do when you come to Zanzibar. For a Nigerian passport holder, you definitely need a visa, and the visa can be done online, so it's called the e-visa. Even if it is like you do not have to go to their embassy, you still need a visa. I'm going to be leaving all the links in the description box, so please do not forget to check the description box for all the links to the visa application. Apply online. I applied on the 27th of April and I got my visa on the 13th of May. So it's just like roughly 2 weeks, so allow enough time for your visa application if you are going to be traveling soon. After your application, the application process is really quite straightforward, to be fair. You just need to fill in all your details, bio data, and all the things they'll be asking. They'll ask you your hotel reservation, where you'll be staying, your flight time and your return ticket, and also where you'll be traveling from. Just the regular things they will ask, nothing like over the moon. When you have applied that, you need to pay your visa application fee. Now, the visa application fee is $50. You pay that with your MasterCard or your Visa card. They accept that, and then you will receive a confirmation email. The confirmation email will be stating that yes, they have received your application. I think the confirmation email came a bit late for me. I don't know why, but I got the confirmation email about 3 days or 2 to 3 days after my actual application, that yes, they've received it, and boom, it took about the next 10 days for them to give me my visa. So roughly like 2 weeks for the whole process. To have any bank statements or any of that, it was just very straightforward. So what they require was just hotel reservation and of course my flight booking, my return ticket. So yeah, that's it for my visa application process, and I got my e-visa sent to my email. They sent me an email stating that yes, I have gotten the visa, that I should go over to my portal and download the PDF file. So it's an e-visa, so you get the visa online. I clicked on the link and I was able to download it. You need to print this out because that's what they are going to stamp when you are entering the country. Fast forward to the travel date, when I got to the airport and did the normal check-in and all that. I'm going to be doing a video on how to find your way in an airport later on. So if you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to my channel. When we arrived Zanzibar from Dubai, I'm not required to present any COVID test anymore. Do not need to quarantine on arrival. It's now very easy to travel. They only need, from the UK port of exit, they only ask my NHS vaccination card, which I had and I showed them. And you also need to fill in a passenger locator form. To get that online, giving a barcode. With the barcode, you'll be allowed to scan it when you are entering Tanzania. And they also asked for my e-visa from the port of exit. So it was very smooth, and I checked in my bag and my luggages, and after that, when we got to Zanzibar, what they asked was for my visa, and we had to fill an entry form. So on entry, they asked us for the visa, so the e-visa, which I showed them like the paper. And after I presented that, they stamped it, and I had to fill in a form. I think it's still like a passenger locator form, but they asked us to fill like an entry form just to ask us where we'll be staying and contact details and all that. And one funny thing about them checking us if we've got COVID is it was just done. It was a non-touch technique, so they didn't touch us, so we didn't have to do any COVID swab. But it's just like a device, like a mobile device, and they just pointed on our face and it came out negative. And I was like, how? Tanzania, how? But yeah, that was it. It was very easy, and I was like, this is really good. It's actually my first time seeing like an electric scanning of COVID tests. I've never seen it done electrically. It's always like the NASA PCR test, or it's always like or even if it's the antigen test. It wasn't any of that sort. It's like I was checking the temperature, just put it very close to us and it came out negative, and boom, that was when they allowed us enter. Zanzibar and Tanzania are a little bit of a different country. I don't know, but Zanzibar has their own government, like they are quite autonomous. And when you tell someone you are in Zanzibar, they say, oh, come to Tanzania. I'm like, I am already in Tanzania. But they say, no, it's different. So, okay, I'm not in Dar es Salaam. I know, but they think they're always different. And even when you see some of the locals, like the Maasai people or any of the locals, and you tell them, oh, where are you from? They say, oh, I'm from Tanzania. I came from Tanzania to Zanzibar. So, and one thing I've also realized is the resorts here, although they have their national currency, which is the Tanzania shillings, they prefer you to pay them in dollars. So I'm going to be leaving the conversion rate of most countries I saw to Tanzania shillings, but they do really prefer you to pay them in dollars. So if you are coming to Tanzania, please make sure you have your MasterCard or credit card, or you can always get your dollars intact. You'll be able to use it. But when you go out to the towns, when you're outside of the island, because like I said, Zanzibar is an island that is situated next to the Indian Ocean, like I am currently seeing the Indian Ocean as I am speaking to you. And when you leave the island, you are actually going to see the locals. They do use the shillings. Just a very few of them will accept dollars. But we are currently in the low peak season, so things are quite cheap compared to when it will be the peak season. So if you are planning a vacation down to Zanzibar, I would definitely advise you to come off peak season, which is like from February, March, April, May, June. But when you see coming to the ending of June, July down to December, it's actually high peak season. So when I say high peak season, it's very, very expensive. Resorts are sold out, and if you get any slots, it's going to be like very expensive. So generally at the moment it's very calm. Like I can count how many people I've seen in this resort. We're not overcrowded, and also services are like prompt. They are quite fast compared to when you have a lot of people to serve. I think it's very slow. So definitely if you're planning on coming to Zanzibar, please make sure you come to off-peak season to actually enjoy the beautiful place. What I always advise people to do is, if you're not sure of your traveling date, always make sure that your bookings are flexible, so you'll be able to move it further or bring it backward. But definitely if you are sure when you'll be traveling, there is no need to make it flexible, because it's more expensive if you make it flexible. And also I want you to know that if you come through Tanzania, through Dar es Salaam, when you're coming over to Zanzibar, you might need to get your passport stamp. Like they are very autonomous. You need to get your passport stamp at the border. Either you take the ferry or use a flight. Either way, you need to get your passport stamp again, because it's like kind of a different country. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. But why should you choose Tanzania as a holiday destination? For some of us, when we want to plan a holiday, what we think about is rest and relax. Like we just want to be with nature. We just want to immerse ourselves with our greens and, you know, nice weather and, you know, sunset and all that. So definitely Tanzania is one of the places you're going to see all of it. It has the best beaches, like situated in Indian Ocean. What do you expect? They are very hospitable as well. How do you?
I love you so much.
You love me too much. Tanzania. Karibu is same with Kenya. Because when I went to Kenya, they were telling me Karibu as well.
Kenya, Zanzibar, Swahili.
Same, Swahili. Okay, so Karibu Sahana. Welcome. Invest it.
Don't say welcome, say Karibu.
Say hi to my friends. Karibu Zanzibar. Welcome you, they tell you like Karibu, welcome to like Karibu Sana, welcome to Zanzibar, Karibu Zanzibar. Of course, they're always ready to help you. They're ready to answer all your questions. Aside the fact that we've got a tour guide, I mean, the locals themselves, they're always ready to help you. They're also ready for you to take pictures of them. Like I walk into the stone town and I was like taking videos and pictures, and all of them, they were smiling and, you know, very, very hospitable people. And to be honest, I saw a lot of white tourists there and they felt so much at home, and I'm like, really, I really hope this will be something for my country. Like, I look forward to the day people will so feel safe in my country and they will not be scared to have holidays back home. And really, this is one thing I've really, really loved about East Africa. I've been to Kenya and also now I'm in Tanzania, and I can see the difference. And can Nigeria just make tourism this beautiful for its locals and also for international tourists? Because I just look at Cross River State and I look at Kaduna State and also my state, Bayelsa State. These states are really, really beautiful states that has beautiful nature and they are lovely spots for vacation. But I'm just like, in Kaduna, they've got Kajiru Castle. That's a beautiful place that attracts tourists. Cross River State, which is also a very good place for vacation. We also have Bayelsa State, which got lots of beaches like Brass. And you know, I'm just like, can Nigeria develop to this extent where people actually love to go for vacation back home? It's something that bothers me a lot, and I'm like, hopefully soon, because East Africa is taking tourism to a next level. And if you want to count the number of people that have been to Tanzania, a lot of tourists that are not from Africa have actually been here, and I've met loads of them. And that's why I'm like, hopefully one day it will be like this for my state or my country. But yeah, I hope you love this video enough to hit the subscribe button. So far so good. What do you think of Tanzania? Have you been to Tanzania before, or do you have Tanzania on your bucket list? If not Tanzania, what of Zanzibar? Because the Zanzibaris are really, really nice and hospitable people. I would definitely recommend you to visit Zanzibar, because Zanzibar is the most beautiful island in Tanzania. Tanzania has loads of islands, don't get me wrong. They got loads of beautiful islands, but you see Zanzibar, it is somewhere you need to be. It is like the best. I think it's the best. Yeah, it is the best island in Tanzania. So make sure, if you ever find yourself in Tanzania, make sure you find your way down to Zanzibar. So yeah, I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video, which will probably what I have been up to so far in Zanzibar. I'm also going to be giving you like the resorts I've stayed in, their location and websites and everything you will need to make your trip here to Zanzibar fun and easy. So please make sure you are anticipating, and I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.